And this will give us an opportunity to, plug a couple of things, right? Like exclamation mark Matcherino in the chat for the Matcherino page. I do
All the
believe
codes are used.
all the codes are used, but
Mhm.
if you want to continue to support the tournament, you can pledge some of your own money or purchase some of the rewards or some of the things
Indeed.
that they have to offer.
Which would be sick of you. You would be awesome if you did that. As well as you can hit the little heart on whatever device you're watching this and follow CranKy Ducklings for more tournaments like these. Actually, a
Yeah.
lot is covered by CranKy Ducklings. Y'all do some Korean stuff, Australian tournaments, as well as Grand Platypus, as well as all the NA stuff that I cast with you guys, as well as the NA stuff that I miss because I'm always out of town.
Yeah. We've been branching out a bit. Unfortunately, our weakest presence is in the EU scene. It's hard, because even though Kuro is based in EU, none of our casters, like Steel Mold is the only one that's kind of EU, but he also has a full-time job, so he's unavailable a lot of the time. And he works Sundays as well, so it's not like he's... Yeah. It's pretty intense.
We're working on that. We'll get there eventually.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the biggest thing, actually, I have people still recognize me on ladder and stuff from IEM coverage.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah. They're like, Yoda, are you streaming? I'm like, I don't ever stream. What are you talking about? Like, oh, I've heard you casting. I'm like, oh, no, I'm not streaming. I should probably start streaming.
Yeah, you should start streaming.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it. We'll see. Speaking of streaming, these guys trying to stream some good builds through their brains right now to try and get the victory here on Everdream, the first map for some reason. I mean, Everdream's pretty normal, It's not huge. Bases are in pretty simple, regular location, but nonetheless, here we are in the grand finals of tonight, the matchup we've all been waiting for. In the bottom left-hand corner, we've been watching him a few times tonight, playing for The Bad Gaming. It is the Red Zerg, none other than TheZergLord.
And in the top right-hand corner of Everdream LE, we have... I was gonna say, representing Black Knight Gaming as well as Brazil. Both of these are from Brazil. We've got an all Brazil finals. He is Erik.
So we just go straight into the intro. This is Erik. Into the game.
I was gonna be like, he's the best player from Brazil, and I'm like, wait a minute.
They're both Brazilian.
Exactly, and
it's funny. It's a mirror matchup. ZvZ. Brazil versus Brazil. If only they were in the same clan. If only there wasn't any lag.
Yeah, who is it? Oh no!
Oh, no.
Yaku, please.
Our streamer. The main person we need.
Yeah, it does look like he is.
F's in the chat from everyone.
F's in the chat. All right, we got a radio cast.
Oh man, has it came to this?
It has. Oof. I mean, Yaku, he will be trying to restart his game client and try and sort out his issues, but unfortunately, he's out of this game.
Jesus, man. Maybe he can. Screen share or something. I don't
know. My internet's not good enough to screen share.
Yeah. I mean, I could try mine. I don't know if mine would be good enough. Well.
Right. Yep. We're here. We're in game. The game has resumed, and
you guys will definitely be here for game 2, though.
Yep. You will. It does look like Erik. He's being a little bit.
The ZergLord just pumped out 6 lings right now.
Oh.
It looks like the ZergLord is going to get a little aggressive here. He did get gas, though. So he's Not quite eggs.
I think you're looking at Erik.
Yeah, Erik. Yeah, Erik has lings coming across. My bad. Did I say the ZergLord? I did say the ZergLord. No, ZergLord has. I think he got his regular 4 lings coming out right.
Yeah, he went for a regular hatch first. Meanwhile, Erik went for that pool first, and he's got lings coming out across the map. ZergLord, he is getting a spine, and he is pulling his drones. He did see the lings coming with his Overlord.
Erik did the gas trick so he can get more lings out before he even needed an Overlord. But yeah, he did go right in the vision of the Overlord, so the Overlord spotted it, and now it's a battle, ling versus ling. The lings are taken out. He is now fighting with the drones in his natural. The ZergLord is. More lings are trickling in. They're going to begin to take out. But the spine crawler is just about to finish here in 3, 2, 1. It is done. So now Erik is going to have to go into the main base, whereas there's nothing but one queen to defend.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like, you have a spine in the natural, but there's nothing here in the main. But the queen does come up to help out, and
yeah, these are slow lings. There is no ling speed. Ling speed actually just now finishing, or will finish in 10 seconds. 12 lings coming out for Erik. So Erik's going to ling rush with the speed lings as soon as it finishes. 3, 2, 1, 0. Metabolic boost is complete. And now all the lings are running across the map. The ZergLord does not have ling speed yet. He's moving his spine up to the front of the base.
Yeah, and
even
here we
trying to
have
secure a third, ZergLord is.
All these lings are rushing across the map from Erik. He's going to slip in, and there is no bailing nest here. It is just 2 queens. He does just run in right into the main. And he's focusing down the drones.
6 drones. 7 drones go down in that engagement, and he still has 4 lings left alive. And causing a lot of defense here to be made by the ZergLord. We had a whole bunch of lings, making 4 more lings. And now he's down by 9 workers. Erik doing a good job. No bailing nest, though.
He scouts the third, though, with that ling, as well as the Overlord.
Which is kind of good. Erik is going for a lair, roaches, and an Evo chamber. So if Erik can just start pumping out roaches, and the ZergLord continues to drone, he can meet him with a huge force of roaches. Now he's walling off, holding off with the queens in the wall, Erik, and getting melee 1 upgrade. Guess not melee, range attack 1.
Yeah. So it looks like Erik, he is going for this 2-base roach style. Whether we see a Nidus or not, yet to be determined, as there is a full wall.
I think, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I should have let you finish. You're going right for it.
Yeah, he did completely wall off, so I imagine we're going to see a Nidus.
He doesn't have enough gas yet, though.
Yeah, not quite yet. He's still working on roach speed.
Actually, he made a bunch of roaches, so he didn't even... He's getting roach speed, so I don't think he's going to go for a Nidus.
He can just push out across the map.
Yeah, he's going to bust open, and that's a cool, pretty big push there when you get that 1-1 attack. And I guess it's not a 1-1, it's attack and the roach speed. You can get across the map very quick, and now all he has to do is make roaches, and then he can make some more roaches.
Yeah, that's all you gotta do. Just make roaches.
Yep. He's busting his own wall down now. Destroyed the Evo chamber. That's obviously the one that's not researching the range attack +1. And these upgrades are about 30 seconds from finishing here. He should finish right at the 6-minute mark, and he should be able to go across the map by then and put an end to this game, I believe. I don't know what Erik can do here.
I mean, so the ZergLord, he is working on +1 melee, but it's only halfway done, and it's not going to be there in time to deal with the roaches. The roaches are already pushing out across the map, heading towards that 3rd base. And to be fair, though, there are quite a lot of lings from the ZergLord.
He needs to avoid a surround. The lings are now going for a counterattack because they see the 3rd base. I think Erik should go into that 3rd base right now. Some lings even get into the main base. Erik here. Don't do any damage, though. Huge ling run by coming. Walled off at the natural. And the surround almost gets off. He surrounds most of the roaches, but the roaches barely manage to block the wall. Finish the wall off with the roach concave. Queens aren't even coming. GG! Erik takes game number 1. It wasn't that great of a finish there. It wasn't like some big battle, but once the ZergLord saw how many roaches were available and that no damage could be done, he knew there was no coming back, and he GG'd out. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this radio cast. Actually get into the real game now. We do apologize for that. It happens to the best of us. It's happened to me before. I am the best. I'm just kidding, but
I mean, it was a pretty sick game. Erik, he was very aggressive with his lings. He got a massive worker lead because of it. The ZergLord being, I guess, a little bit greedy. He skipped banelings. He was just trying to hold with queens and spines, and it just wasn't really enough. And behind that, 2 base roach. It's pretty good.
That's the first successful ling rush we've seen.
Yeah. I mean, maybe Erik, he was watching the previous game and he saw.
Yeah. He's like, oh, that works. I'll do that.
Yeah. And it did.
Yeah, Erik just looking to make him a cool 1750 tonight. I wonder how they pay out, like Cash App or something. I don't know.
If there's a Matcherino page, they pay out through Matcherino.
Like, oh, that's cool. Yeah. So you got to make your Matcherino account to collect your winnings.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
And you can connect to your Matcherino with PayPal or your bank account or whatever, and then it just...
I was going to say, I wonder how that works out. Yeah, that's cool. Good for the players. But here we are, Nightshade LE, a good old regular map that isn't ridiculous at all. I didn't see, did Yaku get in the game?
He did. It's all good.
The ZergLord flying and repping the Cero flag icon emote. But here we are. It is a best of 3 series. This is game number 2.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. We're gonna have to remake.
No.
Alright. So do we
Brazil, please. They're talking in observer chat as well, so the players can't see this.
Oh yeah. Is nobody a ref?
I don't think. Is anyone
leave?
I'm an observer. Yeah, we'll leave.
They're probably like, "What the hell is going on right now?"
Yeah, the players like,
just see everyone leave. I kind of exposed their build a little bit. I don't know if they have like no replays on or something.
Yeah. I hope the players take the cue to leave. I hope they're like, something's up.
Yeah, they just have the most epic game played out right now, and nobody watches it. Like, that's weird. Everyone left. Let's just keep going. They must have thought we were boring.
You know what it was? They said Spanish ready, English was ready. They didn't wait for the BR ready.
They didn't think about the BR.
Man. Yeah, Yaku being like, right? So far we're up 1-0 in this best of 3. Erik being up 1-0. But the Brazilian casters, they are like sponsors as well for this tournament. So
yeah, they kind of have to be here.
Yeah.
Worth the remake of the map. So it looks now like everyone is ready. Yeah, so there's a game privacy set to no build order.
Nice.
I don't know if that means no replays at all. I'm super familiar with all those settings.
Nah, there's still replays.
So you could have watched what he did.
I mean, we saw that he didn't access the replays, so...
I didn't see that. I don't know how to look at all these things. I'm a noob. I just hop on the ladder and play. But...
Alright.
Speaking of hopping on the ladder and playing... We're not on the ladder. We're in a tournament. In the grand finals. I believe we should be good to go here. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Playing for the Bad Clan. He is down a game. He is coming from Brazil right now, representing Zergs everywhere. He is the Lord of them. It is the TheZergLord.
And in the top left-hand corner of Nightshade LE, we have the other Brazilian Zerg player up 1-0 in this best-of-3 grand finals. We have, representing Black Knight Gaming, is Erik.
Oh gosh, that production tab. That production tab.
That production tab. There's no gases.
Erik does not want to take this into the long game.
Okay. He's not making the same mistake. He is taking the gases in the end. Just a pull first. It's not overly.
Isn't this what he did last game? Six things, right? And then ran.
There are 16, but then he kept making lings.
Yeah.
So we'll see if he decides to join up or not. Yep. He's making lings. He's making more lings.
Yep, more lings.
Oh,
wow. It's a little disrespectful too. Like this is the grand finals. He's gonna ling rush.
He's sneaking around. He's sneaking around as well. He's trying to dodge the overlords.
He dodges the first overlord. I forget we don't have to radio broadcast.
Yeah. He sees it.
He sees it with the second one, but it's a little too late. I think there's already a lot coming across. He even did the little gas trick. What do you do here as a ZergLord?
ZergLord, he evacuates his natural. He's making lings. This shouldn't end the game.
Erik got ling speed just slightly a little bit soon.
Yeah, Erik has to be careful not to go into the mineral line.
That's bad. Getting those links surrounded. When the queens come out, it should be a decent, like a simple hold.
Yep. He snipes off a couple of lings though, and he's gonna be able to head down into the natural.
I wonder if he's gonna get a baneling nest.
Okay, the queen does get in a nice position, but he gets surrounded. Is the queen gonna go down?
Nice. Those lings will cover one surround spot. Queen running for its life is definitely going to go down, but it will take out a lot of the lings with it. Yep, all the lings go down as well. Baneling nest for both of them now.
Oh. And now it's going to be on Erik to defend as ZergLord has all these spare lings. I imagine he's going to go on counterattack. Right now, staying at home though. Yeah. I
maybe
guess
since he didn't lose anything, he just plays D, takes his third.
He could. He totally could.
Take a quick third, just warp in like 1 or 2 banelings, and you're pretty much secure. I think that's Erik's plan right now.
Yeah, Erik, he's going for his third base unhindered.
Okay, I think I kind of know this build. That's exactly what you do. You're supposed to attack with your lings, try and get some damage done, and then you just make 1 or 2 banelings. Actually, he's running across the map. He's like, oop. He said, and there's too many here. I need to go home. I should have warped in banelings a long time ago.
Yep. There are banelings on the way from both players, and Erik, he's kind of buying some time here, forcing the lings to run around.
Okay, I was gonna say he's only going for 2 banelings after, but he's going for an extra 3 now. 2 have popped.
Oh, he gets 1. ZergLord does. Oh, he could get another one. Wow, these snipes.
Oh god, there goes 2 banelings right into the natural.
Oh god, they're gonna get into the natural.
Oh my god, there's so much here for the ZergLord. He's gonna be able to split. Banelings do go down, and all the lings in the natural, and 1 baneling will be able to mess up. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's nothing here to contest it now. Another baneling comes in, and it will be able to weaken these workers up just enough for the ZergLord to pick them off that much quicker. And I think Erik is going to be punished here. Banelings coming in. He's not able to get a connection. He's going to save him.
Yeah.
And the ZergLord doing some damage here, but he does not know about that third base just yet. He's sending in an overlord to scout it. And once he finds out, he's going to be like, okay, do some damage. He did take out 10 workers. That is huge. Banelings do more than for both players.
Even though he took down 10 workers, Erik is still ahead in the worker count, so ZergLord has to deal more damage than that.
He knows about the third base right now, but too late to get rid of it completely.
Yeah.
Erik's Michael is just a little bit better here.
Yeah, I mean, ZergLord, he was trying to do more and more damage with those banelings, but in the end, he gets pushed away, and he's down in workers right now.
They're
Not by
going for that
too
third
much.
base now.
Oh. And he should be able to get it, because even though ZergLord has these lings, there are a couple of banelings that are on the way.
Yeah.
Oh, he has to be so careful. Ah!
This makes it hard now.
Ah!
Yeah, I think it's a pretty easy hold here for Erik. 1 or 2 lings to defend. Roaches are out there. That's pretty good, but he is going to get a cancel. Banelings out. Wow, good cancel there. I like that, though. I didn't notice the roaches coming out, but if the ZergLord can just roach out right now and just get a whole bunch of roaches, he should be good. He does only have 1 gas, though. He doesn't have 2 or 3, which would be ideal to go into mass roaches.
Yeah, he just doesn't have enough drones really to get more gases, and that's what's really hurting him right now. Because you're right, taking up right into roaches would be great, but this ling run by,
that's pretty good there.
Yeah, there are just so many lings here, and there just aren't any banelings from Erik. Oh, there's one there. Oh god.
I can't tell what Erik was getting. Was he getting a spine crawler or was that a spore crawler?
It was a spine. It was a safety spine.
Okay. Yeah. I was like, did he expect mutants here? This is a good roach count here. I think the ZergLord might be able to end it right here. Baneling. Yeah, they did not get the connection they were looking for, and these roaches are going to get surrounded. Even those banelings over there are not able. Oh, they do morph in. They're going up against some roaches. They won't be able to get enough damage here, and I think the ZergLord is going to take this to game number 3.
Yeah, he pushes through. There's just a spine. There's nothing really left. There's a handful of roaches popping out for Erik, but ZergLord pushes in.
From Erik here. I think he needs to send lings into the main. Or the, yeah, I guess the main.
Yeah, he needs to split up his forces, but instead these roaches pop out, and Erik, he's trying to fight back, he's trying to hold, but all of his roaches go down.
Yeah, the ZergLord with the lings is a super big help, but he is only down to 4 roaches, and he's not that down on workers, but these lings that are flooding in are getting the melee attack forced out of these roaches, causing them pretty much useless other than to attack 1 ling at a time. Surround here in the corner, morphing in 3 Ravagers right now because they were low health. That was genius, and that just brings them right back up to full health. He can't do roaches because it would take forever for them to walk across the map, and now he has done a significant amount of damage. He needs to go into the main, though, and take more workers here. He needs to cause game-ending damage.
I was gonna say, with that, ZergLord should be able to close it out. He is reinforcing with lings. These 3 Ravagers are helping out so much. And Erik, he's
going down.
He's trying the best he can.
GG. What a match. I honestly like to see the cheese get shut down every once in a while. I'm honestly kind of happy. Like, I love Erik. I love ZergLord, the way they play, but you're not going to close this out that easy. We didn't watch all these games for you to just end it out on some cheese. Erik took that supply block.
Oof.
I wonder how he got supply blocked. Did he not did some overlords go down or something somewhere?
Yeah, I imagine he was just in the moment. He just didn't make overlords.
I mean, losing all those drones should have helped free up some supply. But he probably got blocked early on. But
oh, I was not expecting this map.
I was just reading that. I was like, okay, it's in Spanish, but I'm pretty sure it's not a regular map in the map pool.
Yeah.
Poreza Engenho. I guess that's Portuguese. But
yeah,
it's Engenho. Yeah, they're both Brazilian. So I assume it's Portuguese because that doesn't sound like Spanish. But Purity and Industry here in game number 3. So, hey, I don't know what to tell you, folks. It doesn't get better than this.
I mean, what more could you ask for a final match in this best of 3? The craziest of all maps.
Yeah. I don't quite understand what's going on here.
All right, is anyone gonna take?
Yeah, we gotta wait for this Portuguese.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the grand finals, final map of the night. One person goes away with $17. One person goes away with 7. I think maybe it's 14 and 7.
And they all go away with qualifications for Taco Cup number 5.
But it's not about that. It's about the $7. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, the qualifications is the main thing why people are here. I believe this money is just a little bit something to help support the players. Maybe they can buy some tacos for winning the Taco Cup qualifiers.
It's like that icing, you know, on the cake, right?
Yeah.
Like or that taco on the cake.
And I get first place, and I get OSC points, and I get $17.
I kind of wish
needed in these times.
I don't know if you've heard of like the pizza pie bi-weeklies, right?
Yeah, that sounds cool. A taco bi-weekly.
Yes.
That would be sick.
Yes.
Yeah, that would be tight.
It'd have to be like 2 tacos or 3.
Yeah,
right?
like 2 or 3 tacos only.
We need to develop a taco currency. First place, wins like 3 tacos.
Second place 2. Third place gets like a side of tortillas or something.
gets a side of churros,
Yeah. Speaking of churros and tortillas and tacos, who's gonna take the cup home? Here it is, game number 3, the final match of the evening. We got the Brazilian player here in the right corner of the map, right center placement of the map, playing for the Bad Clan. It is TheZergLord. I don't quite know, but it's not top left, top right. It's center right, center upper.
And here in the center upper right, we have the Brazilian player representing Black Knight Gaming. They're at the 3 o'clock position, kind of.
Yeah.
The noon position?
12? That's 12.
12 o'clock? Yeah. Midnight?
Or
he
afternoon.
Is Erik.
Oh man, did he go pool first again? No, he didn't. Did he?
No, he did. He totally did. He went pool first. And he's making a spore crawler? What? Why is he making a spore crawler? What's happening? Why is there a spore? The spore finishes. Oh, it's gonna snipe the Overlord. He's going for the Overlord. He's gonna chase him down, and he's gonna supply block him. I've seen this before. Cats did this. Cats did this like a year ago.
Oh my god.
Oh, is he gonna get the Overlord? If he gets the Overlord,
it's slow. Oh my god.
It's done. He's gonna lose to the links.
Oh my god. TheZergLord saw it and he knew me. He said F. That's GG. He's gonna try and hold here.
Oh god.
Erik, why would you do this to us?
It took a while to click.
I'm cheesing. Oh my god.
Cats invented this like a year or 2 ago. Like, oh my god, he's fighting with the drones.
Oh my god. Cats is like the Philanthropio of Zerg.
He is. He's like the mad scientist. What has he done? What has he created?
That was genius. And what are the odds that TheZergLord goes in that deep with his Overlord? I mean, I guess that's this map. That was this map. That's why Erik picked this map. I believe Erik picked this map. And just for the sole purpose of doing that.
Yeah. Mate. Erik is up in workers, he's disrupt what's happening over here on the other side of the map.
Supply blocked still. That was a play. Wow, that was great. GG, Erik, GG. I'll allow the cheese due to the art of the cheese.
Oh god. It's
up there with some of the most expensive Goudas and fettuccine, and I don't know what other cheese exists, but it's up there with the good cheese.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
He must have been. That must be standard on this map, because like I said, I haven't touched these maps. I hate them. They're disgusting. I haven't touched these maps, and I believe Erik picked this map, knowing that the scout, I believe, is usually an Overlord in the main, because it would be hell to have the Overlord go all the way to the natural entrance. And he had the spore crawler.
Yeah.
I don't know where how he remembers that build or anything like that, because if it, like you said, Cats made it a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he's gonna go into mutas.
Again, like because because that build was so old, and because these maps are so new, I imagine it's very map specific, like you were saying.
Yeah.
And it just catches your opponent off guard. Meanwhile, the ZergLord, he's got such a massive Ling Flood coming out across the map, but there's a full wall off.
How does he defeat it though?
I mean, with the
Protoss now.
He's a Protoss now.
Protoss it
on the wall. He's making it on the wall. Yeah.
He's gotta make sure it's the full wall off. I don't think he's practiced. He might leave a gap. Yeah, he's gonna have to cover that up too as well. And that's not gonna have a lot of energy. And all these queens going at it. What is this that we are watching? The little broodlings there from the dead Evo chambers are actually helping kill a lot of the lings. And the queens are doing significant. GG! Erik wins it with that cheeky play. I don't know what we just watched. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm in the replay. Oh my god. Jesus. I think only one person left the game. Did everybody else watch the replay too?
I was watching the replay on Steam.
Nobody left the game. So he went for pool first. Oh my god. So that's the end of the tournament, ladies and gentlemen. That's how it goes. He went for pool first. He got a second base, and the second the pool ended, the exact second, he went for the Spore Crawler. I never noticed how fast Spore Crawler shot.
Yeah, and you got to get that Spore Crawler all the way in the back corner, and then you run it in, so the Overlord doesn't know what's happening until it's too late.
It has to be so far that the Overlord can't see it. It's on creep, so it kind of runs across.
Yep.
Yeah, finishes right as the Overlord is on the creep. Finishes. The Overlord turns around, and as soon as it turns around, it walks in. It burrows at the very furthest corner of the creep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 shots to kill it, and it can't get out of range in that time.
Yeah,
and it dies.
Especially because there are slow fields there, so it takes even longer for the Overlord to get away.
The slow field's what killed it. The last shot hit right as it went into the slow field. Like, wow, what a ridiculous series. What a ridiculous qualifier.
It was beautiful.
Wow.
It's Latin America.
I kind of, so I'm going to try the new maps now.
Uh-huh.
I'll give them a shot. I guess I'll try it out. Definitely going to try that build every ZvZ. That was ridiculous.
Yeah, again, like that. That build. I want to say it was longer than 2 years ago. It was like 3 years ago.
Yeah.
This was a long time ago where this build like was made. This opener, I should say.
I don't think I would even know what to look up. I don't think it would be able to be found.
I'm pretty sure Katz made this for Sue for one of his GSL finals.
Wow.
It's one of those things where it was such a great time back then because Katz he was a lot more involved in StarCraft.
Yeah.
And he would. Yeah, and he's good friends with Sue, so whenever there was a GSL finals, like he would come up with something crazy for Sue, and he'd try it out like in the best of 5 or the best of 7.
Yeah.
And there were a couple of things. There's stuff like this. There was a ZVP build where Sue came in and he blocked with a hatchery into an Evo chamber. The natural wall of the Protoss, and then he canceled it so the Ling Flood could go in. Like shit, like it was dope.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is not. Yeah, I think most recently, if you guys have, he got kind of popular again for doing that build in a tournament where he created the Evo chamber with the Ling Flood, so that I think it was like so the drones couldn't surround him against Cyril when they're trying to defend.
In Nation Wars. Yeah,
in Nation Wars, that's what it was. He put the Evo chamber down, so normally you get a good surround on all the Lings attacking. And he couldn't get the surround. The Evo chamber was in the way, and it actually got him to destroy or get it canceled on the base, I believe. But the next game he tried it again, and Cyril adapted. He like mineral drilled through the Evo chamber and got the surround. But yeah, that was a beautiful build. I don't know where Erik came up with this, but I love it. I love to see it. I'm glad you guys here got to witness that.
Yeah. That was amazing.
Completely worth being up this late.
Yep. And that's it for the Taco Cup Latin American qualifiers. Congratulations again to not just Erik for winning the entire thing, but for ZergLord coming second, and Sinner and Eggs for third and fourth place respectively.
They got their seating placements. 2 players walked home with money, and they all pretty much got some OC points there.
Yeah.
Top 8, I believe. Top 4 or 8.
Nicely done. And now we have the full player list of Taco Cup, which will be taking place tomorrow as well as the day after. And yeah, exclamation mark Maturino in the chat if you want to check out the tournament, if you want to help out with the prize pool, if you want to donate some of your own money. But yeah, GG.
Yeah, that last game was ridiculous. I'm not a super huge fan of all the cheese that took place. Like Erik just cheesed and cheesed and cheesed some more. Yeah, but that was something to freaking see. That last game was nuts. It was something so subtle. Just make a spore crawler, and it was just beautiful. Nerd chills, nerdgasm.
Yep. And before we do end off, thank you as well to all the sponsors of Taco Cup. It's not just the Latin American community, but Exxon Gaming, the team, they're also sponsoring the tournament. I'm sure you recognize that clan tag from Battle of the Americas. Exxon, they've been popping up a lot. They're an NA based team. And
I actually see them a lot on the ladder against other streamers.
Yeah. Like there's a lot
pretty good GMs and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot of GMs. I think they recently picked up BioIce as well.
Nice.
So they've got a pretty sick roster, and they're a new team, and they have a lot of aspirations. They want to make a splash. They want to be a part of the community and not just have a team, but also help support tournaments. So
yeah, that's cool.
Yeah,
definitely sweet. Well, thanks for having me on this cast, man.
Yeah, thank you so much for coming on. I know it's a weekday, it's not like the usual weekend that we get, but yeah, thank you for coming on and casting this with me.
Anytime. I always enjoy these types of tournaments, especially when they end like this.
Yeah. Thank you as well to Quirky for starting off the tournament. Unfortunately, he got
Yaku
called in, to work.
Oh yeah, and Quirky did get called into work.
Yeah. This is a bit of a shame. And thank you for Yakuzaku for observing and handling the production.
Yeah, he did a good job today.
Just crashed once, but other than that, it was all good.
Better than me. I would have crashed 3 times.
Yeah, and where can we find more of you, Yodaslim? I know you just said that you don't stream. Are you going to stream?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start streaming now that I am on quarantine official. I don't think it's official here, but in Texas, everything's pretty much shut down, and you can pretty much get essentials, and I just don't want to go outside. So this is a good excuse to start streaming. You can find me Yoda_Slim on Twitch, as well as on Twitter and Instagram. Twitter, I just retweet funny things all day.
Mate, you've got a lot of retweets.
Yeah, I got some followers. And Twitter's fun.
Yeah. Thank you. Looking forward to your latter streams.
Yes, come up. Where can they find you at? Light VIP.
Light_VIP on Twitch and Twitter. I do occasionally stream ladder sessions, but no set schedule or anything like that. But more importantly, you can follow the CranKy Ducklings, ! Twitter for the CranKy Ducklings Twitter account. You can join us on Discord as well. We cast a bunch of events, NA based, Latin America based, C based. We just try and do what we can and try and support the scene as well in any way we can.
If I wasn't already a part of the casting crew, I would probably subscribe and follow the Twitch channel just because y'all host and cast so many good games. It's like a broad variety of games at that too. But there's always a good player that you want to watch in there.
Yeah, yeah, and you also kind of get to know some of these other players and find some like hidden gems and stuff. Like kind of like players like Sinner or TheZergLord, players that they play well and you don't really see them outside of these events.
I don't think you're seeing any of the pros do that little spore crawler move there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it is fun to see. We are witnessing history here, coming out of Latin America.
Yeah, and you can tune into our next stream, which will be in 2 days. It will be Grand Platypus Open, which is our C/OCE only tournament, and that will be casted by Steel Mold and Quirky. So
nice.
Tune into that.
2 best casters. Everybody's good except me. I'm decent. I make it work.
You're good too. You're good too. All right. I think that's it from us.
Yeah. See y'all next cast.
Yeah. See you next time.